Back on Tuesday, July 13th, the Major League Baseball game took place in Denver, Colorado, and the American League won for the 8th year in a row. But two of the top stories were Shohei Ohtani and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Shohei plays for the Los Angeles Angels and was both the starting pitcher and leadoff batter for the American League. He also participated the night before in the Home Run Derby. Um, he was the first player in MLB history to earn an All-Star selection as both a hitter and pitcher. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the first baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays, and he crushed a home run in the third inning that was measured at 468 feet, and he became the youngest player ever to win the MVP award of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. I've followed baseball pretty much all my life. I enjoyed playing it when I was a youngster and played Little League and was around baseball a lot. Coached my sons in Little League and Babe Ruth baseball. My favorite player over the years has been George Brett, who played his entire 20-year Major League Baseball career with the Kansas City Royals, beginning back in the 70s when we were living in the Joplin, Missouri area, and Bible college students had the opportunity to see a few games in the summer times and of course, listen to the Royals over the years. But something caught my attention when he retired. That was the word loyalty. It was first expressed by George Brett himself at the press conference when he mentioned his thanks and appreciation to Ewing Kauffman and the Royals organization for allowing him the privilege to play his entire career in Kansas City. That's loyalty. 20 years of the same team is almost unheard of today in the modern era of free agency. But the Royals management and fans appreciated George's loyalty as well, and USA Today said he received a standing ovation in every at-bat in Kauffman Stadium after he announced his retirement. Herc Robinson, who was the GM, the general manager for the Royals at the time, said every time that George Brett put on the Royals uniform, you knew that he was going to give it everything that he had. That's loyalty. But loyalty is almost a forgotten word today in our selfish, me first, selfie society. We're quitting and walking away and breaking vows, ignoring commitments, saying one thing, doing another, lying, cheating. Self-centeredness are the rule of the day. But there ought to be one place where you would find endless examples of loyalty on a daily basis. That's the church of the Lord Jesus Christ. In Revelation 2:10, the last part of that verse, Jesus himself said, be faithful, or we could say loyal, even to the point of death, and I'll give you the crown of life. The Apostle Paul wrote to his young understudy in ministry, Timothy, in 2 Timothy 4, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I've kept the faith, I've remained faithful, loyal to the end. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, with the Lord, the righteous judge, will award me on that day, not only to me, but also to all those who have longed for his appearing. Wouldn't it be great when our life comes to an end if all heaven stood to their feet in a standing ovation and said about us every day, they gave it their all they had for the Lord and his church. They were loyal to the end. I'm sure there's plenty of times in George's 20-year career that there were problems, conflicts with teammates, disagreements with decisions by the coaching staff or the front office. Times he would have liked to have been on another team. Times he went into a slump for no apparent reason. Times when he played hurt. Even times when injuries prevented him from playing. But through it all, one thing kept him going, and inevitably the reason he made it to Cooperstown in the Baseball Hall of Fame was loyalty. He was loyal to the game and his franchise and team. What's true for professional baseball is also true in the church. Anybody can quit. Anybody can sit on the sidelines or in the stands complaining, criticizing, second-guessing those that are playing in the field. It takes a special person to say, give me a uniform, I want to get in the game, I want to make a difference, I want to build a winner. I want to be a problem solver, not a problem pointer-outer. I'll give it all I have till I die or Jesus comes to get me. What would happen if you and I were completely loyal to the Lord and his church, giving him everything we've got every single day, hanging in there, not only during the good times, but during those not so good times? staying especially steadfast at our post, even in the midst of some unexplainable slump, disagreement with a coach or teammate, or because we've been hurt. 20 years of membership and faithful involvement in one church. Is that possible in our day and age? Sure it is, because God wrote a book on loyalty. Surely those of us who call ourselves Christians involved in such a more significant enterprise than baseball and headed to a far better place than Cooperstown should possess a loyalty that far surpasses any athlete playing any game. So let's be known for our loyalty to the Lord and His church, not just these summer months, but throughout every season. Let's be determined that we're going to be a difference maker.